question 1276. What do you miss most from before the pandemic? Nerdy.
I don't think I miss anything from before the pandemic. The pandemic's lovely. Miss
This.
this. I'm trying to think of something. I mean, the shops are emptier now, so that's much nicer. I can go downtown and it's less busy. I mean, I haven't left the house in years, so I can't really tell what's going on outside. I don't know. You'll have to come back to me on that.
I'll have to come back to you. Jeff?
What's the question? Sorry, I had to step away for 2 secs.
What do you miss most from before the pandemic?
Going into actually, do you know the weird? Well, I don't know. I would say in a certain way, like actually going into work.
Is that the social aspect of it?
But then I also I realised if I went back there within a few days, I would probably be like, oh, what the fuck did I miss this? You know, but I mean, I suppose going out to the sort of pub a bit and watching a bit of football, that sort of thing.
See, I'm loving that most of the sports had stopped.
I
think. Well, they haven't. Well, a lot of them haven't though. So
no, they've started again. It's terrible.
But I think more about this of anything this year. It's more that the fact that I like to do a bit of travelling and have not been able to do that. That's
Well, you were meant to be in China, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, because of the way my physical health has been going with like conditions I don't really want to get into I don't know that I'd be able to do that again. You know, it was this. I always felt that doing that like a big hiking thing. I think this was almost my last opportunity to do something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of. I mean, I could probably go to China again at some point in a few years, but I wouldn't be able to do that whole walking the wall thing that I really wanted to do.
Get yourself a quad bike and do it on that.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't mind that, but yeah, I mean, like, I'd go to Peru again, but I don't think I'd be able to walk the Inca Trail again.
No. Junk Shop Library says employment. Stool says not having to watch this crap. Godless Sewing
no one's
says,
forcing you to be here, Stool.
We are. We're forcing him. He has to be here. That's his punishment.
There's a lot of things on YouTube.
No, there are. Don't tell people there are other things.
I'm not telling people. I'm telling Stool.
Okay. Godless Sewing says, I miss meeting random people and one-night stands. Oh. Chad says, hanging out with people. Jess says, the opportunities to socialise my toddler. That's a good one.
I've thought of a thing now.
Go on.
It's the ability to actually buy something from an online shop and not go into a queue and wait 6 weeks for it actually to be delivered. You could before you could just buy something and it would turn up the next day. Now with 2020, if you want to buy, say, a PlayStation 5, a new Ryzen processor, an NVIDIA card, an AMD card, practically any new technology that has come out this year, you have to go into a queue for 6, 8, 12, 14 weeks before you actually have the thing.
How does that work? Because they are obsolete in 6 to 10 weeks.
Well, 2 years, but yeah. I mean, I did actually manage to get hold of a card eventually, but yeah, I think that's my annoyance for 2020. Things take too long to deliver now. There's no stock.
Sandy.
I miss being able to smile and laugh and socialize with people in the very few places I ever went anyway. Because they make me wear a fucking mask.
You've got us now. You can socialise here.
Well, that's the only reason I'm here, dude.
I think I've almost enjoyed the pubs a little bit more in the pandemic because of the social distancing aspect.
Well, see, I never went into them anyway. But now I'm cut off from the possibility. That pisses me off. That's what I
never
miss
wanted
most.
to go before, and now you're pissed off you can't.
Yeah. That
Well,
naked
no.
corner.
I don't.
No, having the option to be able to go out and socialize and take that risk again has been taken away. Yeah.
Yeah.
That I have chosen wisely not to do so is a different thing altogether.
Yes. Ricardo.
Probably flying.
Miss flying.
Yeah, because I can't go back to Portugal.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure you could sneak out.
Yeah, I can. I can contact the Portuguese consulate and I can fly back to Portugal, but I've not done it.
I assume you'd be stuck there though, if you actually did.
I had to self-isolate for 14 days on the way back.
Yeah.
Which
Where are you at the moment? I just assumed you were still here. Where are you at the moment?
Manchester.
Fair enough. I was going to say, I didn't when you said you had to go back.
Yeah, on the way back I would need to, if I went to Portugal on the way back, I would need to self-isolate for 14 days.
That's not, still a pain. Flying is
Well,
they reckon flying might not be the same for years.
Why can't you actually just take the test and prove you're not sick?
we don't have a testing system that's reliable. enough yet.
Incubation.
No.
And the incubation period.
Okay.
Badger,
Oh, you saw my message.
you missed Dave asking you questions. How can you miss that from before the pandemic?
What's the question?
What do you miss most from before the pandemic?
Oh, before the pandemic. All right. There is one particular friend that I would occasionally go and have lunch with.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
So you're saying being sociable?
No, because I'm not sociable.
It sounds very sociable.
No, we would go there and insult each other.
That's a friendship. That's what you do in a friendship.
That's kind of what we do on here a lot of the time.
Yeah, well,
Dave smells of Toblerone.
he does. I've explained why on my channel.
Yeah, I insult people on here a bit because they're my friends. Well, not all of them. I mean, Stool I'm ambivalent about, but
You're
I don't
ambivalent
forget
about
to-
Stool?
I'm just kidding. Stool's cool. I like Stool. Seriously, seriously, he's all right. He's cool.
I went
Yandiri
on his
says,
channel the other day. He was a bit of a prick.
Yandiri says, I miss breathing. Stool says, invite Badger's imaginary friend on.
No, he doesn't. He says invite Bazger as imaginary friend.
Would you like your imaginary friend to
Still,
come on?
how do you know the name of my imaginary friend? Where did you meet Bazgers?
Who is Bazgers?
Badger's imaginary friend.
The taller one.
The taller one. I think Badger's friend is a weasel.
I don't think he associates with
Playing
weasels.
games with this guy on my channel. He's not a weasel. He's a crow.
It's a crow. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.